What's up? It's your boy Drago the CEO, aka Drago the Trucker. Y'all, forgive me if I'm talking a little fast. My camera, I see my camera is right down. I'm at work. I don't even know if I have another battery. So forgive me if I'm talking a little fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video right now. So if the scene changed, that's because my battery died, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. But I just want to get out of this way since I'm sitting right here. As y'all can see, y'all actually see that in the window right there. Y'all see that? Ha! Yeah. Your boy on Hazmat now. Like I told y'all last video that I was training to get my Hazmat, and I actually got my Hazmat license. But sadly, and then I left that job. I left this job, went to another job, but then they called me back telling me to come make money over here, more money over here. So I came back over here, even though they was been supposed to put me on. They was been supposed to have me practicing Hazmat, but I kept asking them, and they wanted to play games. It was like they just took forever, and they didn't want to train me on Hazmat until I said I was ready to leave. But now, as y'all can see, I'm on Hazmat and stuff like that, and I feel like they honestly been training me forever. Like, so I had a whole week full of training, and then they put me out there by myself one day, and it was totally different. Why is it always like that, bro? Why is it always like that? Somebody backing up next to me right now. Why is it always like that? They'll train you on one thing, and then as soon as you get out there by yourself, they change everything, the training that taught you and everything you was doing. Like, that's so weird to me, and it's like, that actually happens a lot. Like, that actually happens a lot lately. Like, and I don't understand why that happens like that. But, yeah, so y'all, listen. I finally got the opportunity to get my Hazmat. So y'all, I finished my training. I go out there by myself. It's totally different and everything. And then they had me do a pump load. So usually most of our loads that we do, or most of the loads that my trainer did was we hook up, we back up, we hook up the hoses, the company hoses, and you know, they use their pump to suck us out. Load us out. So now we also, I don't know if this is how it's called everywhere, but here I guess they call it pump load. That's where we actually had to use our pump to unload it. And if I can find the videos, I'm going to have the videos, put the video right here. Alright, y'all would have just got done seeing that video. So pretty much how it goes, if you just seen the video, you know, I think I was talking in it too. It was you got the trailer, you disconnect from the trailer right here. You got the little the tank where we gotta put the asphalt inside of, and then you supposed to push your tractor right here in the middle. So the hose is hooked up from the trailer to the tractor, and then the hose is hooked to that tank. So it's actually like the asphalt is running through the truck. That's how you do that. So, given the title, y'all, I'm with a trainer again, because I know how to do like the regular hook up the hoses straight while we are connected. But disconnecting everything and stuff like that and doing a pump load, it was different. So they put me with a trainer. So once again, I'm training. So we get there, we get to the delivery spot, y'all. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. We get to the delivery spot and we start unloading. We realized that one of the hoses had a leak in it. So we stopped it. Now he was like, stop it. Y'all, I ran over there real quick. Boom, boom. I shot it as fast as I can, because I really didn't know I didn't see the leak. He just told me go stop it. That's my trainer. I'm gonna go stop it. Boom. I come back over, I finally see it leaking out. Now it's not like squirting out, because it's asphalt, it's heavy and like sticky, so it's not like water, so it's not just squirting out, but you can see it leaking out. So boom, we realized if I can get a video of the hose, I'll show y'all how the hose look. I feel like y'all gonna see how the hose look on the video that I put, but we're gonna see. So it was leaking out. So then at this point we had to disconnect everything. So we go to disconnect everything. Now mind you, we disconnecting the hose. This is the hose connected to the tank. We disconnecting the hose from the tractor. So his job was to pour the hose out. I had the cap in my hand because I need to close the truck up, or I need to close like the open pipe on the truck so it don't continue leaking out. So he was supposed to pour the hose out, and then I quickly put the cap on. When he poured the hose out, the tip of the hose, like, cause he was standing, he wasn't right there. He was like standing away, and he poured it. So when he poured it out, the tip of the hose hit the cap that was in my hand and made the cap fall on the ground. Now, mind you, I got the cap and I'm supposed to put it right on since he let go. So I'm already close to basically the main entrance of where the asphalt is leaking out. So when he poured it out and the cap and the end of the hose hit the cap and the cap fell on my hand, I reached down, and then that's how the asphalt got inside my gloves. When I reached down, I basically gave it an open way to get to my skin. When I reached down, my hand and my skin was exposed. So the asphalt got on my skin, and y'all, I was burnt. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures right here. That was a picture of how it first got on my skin. Then I'm gonna show y'all how it looked after I came from the Concentra. They sent me to Concentra. Then they sent me to Johns Hopkins, which is a hospital here in Baltimore, if y'all not from here. And then I'm gonna show y'all another picture of how I looked when I left. And y'all, if y'all didn't know, asphalt is like, I honestly don't know the degrees. I know it's real hot. That's why it's considered hazmat. If I look at that number 3257, it's probably gonna show why it's so hot, because it's not really like gasoline or anything, not anything that can blow up. It's just considered hazmat because of how hot it is. So y'all, it got on my skin. It definitely burnt my skin, as y'all can see. Luckily, I'm glad that it kind of got all over my hand, but it didn't really burn all over my hand. It really just burnt my wrist, and I believe that's because my wrist is more sensitive skin. We got less skin right there on the wrist. Your hand is more thick, so it didn't really burn through it. Thank God. I was definitely in shock when the asphalt got on me. I was not really like, I did not scream at all, but like that first 5 to 10 seconds of the asphalt getting on me, it was like my nerves lost control of my body. Like, I just was shaking my hand, but I didn't scream because it was like, bro, I got hot as asphalt on my skin, bro. Like my nerves was. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. As y'all can see, I made it in the house. We in a totally different background. And y'all, as I'm gonna continue to start off what I'm saying, basically, y'all, like, once the asphalt touched my wrist or my whole hand, like, it just, like, I felt all my nerves just, like, all my nerves just running around, like, my whole, like, this my nerves in my hand, though. It was like, bro, I didn't know what to do. It was like my hand was just shaking for those, like, first 10 seconds. Like, I was so in shock. And I believe I really didn't get to feel how hot it was because I was still in shock. Like, I know my nerves felt it, though, because I could feel my nerves. They was just, like, everywhere on my hand. But it only lasted for, like, a quick little 10 seconds. After like I really like realized what just happened, like, all right, boom, I pulled my hand out of the glove and just sat there. And then that's when the person I was with training, he told me where the bathroom was, because I was training. I ain't been to this place before, so he told me where the bathroom was and told me to run some cold water on it. So I ran some cold water on it, and it was pretty cool. After that was really it. Oh yeah, I ran cold water on it. Boom. I came back out. They had to send somebody to come get me, take me back to the yard, take me to an urgent care center. Then the urgent care center sent me to the hospital, because the urgent care center doctor said he never dealt with an asphalt burn before, and I was his first patient or whatever. So he really couldn't tell me too much. He had to call the burn clinic, which led me to going to the hospital. And the hospital said it wasn't too bad. But it definitely tore my skin off, and I got some. My tattoo look brand new. You know, you gotta stay positive out here. My tattoo look brand new. A little bit of my tattoo look brand new. It's like, cause it burned off that first layer of skin, pigment, whatever, and went to that next skin. So now I got some fresh skin right there, and like my tattoo actually like black again instead of it looking gray. So, but yeah, actually my skin is still open right there. It's still healing right now, and it's still sting. It actually sting every time I clap. But y'all, that's it, man. This asphalt is dangerous, y'all. It's hella hot. Now I believe it probably could have been way worse. Now we did load up. We probably loaded up like 4 o'clock, 4 a.m., 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we drove at least like 40 minutes to get out Beltsville. Then, so it had time to cool off. Then we sat right there for a little bit because we had to talk to the people. When we first got there, they was like, we can't unload. Then yo came back out and said, well, we can unload. After yo made us move out our parking spot and all that. So I feel like it had a chance to cool down on that little 40-minute ride. It had a chance to cool down. So it was like, I ain't really get to feel it like being hot, but that shit definitely was still hot as fuck, y'all. It's a man's world, y'all. Can't be out here playing games. Make sure y'all out here paying attention, man. This shit is not a joke. And that's the story time, y'all. This how it is now. This how it look now. It's still healing. And that's it. See y'all next time.